Hey guys, how are you? Mike back, Canadian Cards. JT just this week. Today is August 5th, Friday morning. I think I'll release this today. JT sent out, I was part of one of his SGC group subs, along with a friend that I have met recently, probably within the last 6 months, at some of the shows I set up. So I sent in 50, he sent in 30. Obviously, I'm not going to show his cards. He doesn't do YouTube. In fact, he doesn't do much social media, but he did pretty good. I have a smattering of a little bit of everything. I've got hockey, boxing, wrestling, vintage baseball, basketball, modern football, a little older football, vintage football. Like I forgot everything that I'd sent, and I only sent it out a short while ago. But just really I've just been grading. I haven't really been buying anything lately. Still not sure. I have been picking out different boxing cards that I've been on a kick about lately, vintage boxing, and would have loved to have gone to the National, but the team I run, the Hamilton Hurricanes, were in full training camp mode. Guys have the weekend off this weekend, and that's a much needed break because we've gone probably 11 practices in 9 days. So they're exhausted. I'm exhausted. And we kick off our first game on the road in Toronto a week this Sunday. So, wish I would have been at the National. I know a lot of my buddies were there. I am already part of a group of guys that we've already got our room booked for next year. That's how much we missed it. So should be good. It's going to be myself, Andy, Mike Moynihan. Andy, she blinded me with refractors. Mike, baseball collector. Garrett, card cutter. And myself. 5 of us. Is that right? Me, JT, Andy, Mike, and Garrett. Yeah, so we're staying at the Hyatt in Chicago, right across from the show. So the countdown's on. Looking forward to that. Seeing getting us all together for the first time. It'll be fun. But enough rambling. Hope you're all doing well. I'm going to turn the camera around and show off what I got. Okay, guys. Just trying to get the camera set up here. Let's start off card number 1. One guy from my PC. 1974-75 O-Pee-Chee, Mr. Ken Dryden. In my opinion, the greatest goaltender to ever suit it up. Not worried about Waugh or Brodeur. This guy played a very, very short career and did so much. Now, people say, well, he was part of that Montreal dynasty. Anyone could have played in that. Yeah, you're probably right, but guess what? He did. I got 3 boxing cards. First one is from the 83 Topps Olympians, Greatest Olympians set. This is Mr. Cassius Clay, a.k.a. Muhammad Ali, in an SGC 7. Picked up a set of these relatively cheap because I knew the Clay was in there. There's also I believe a George Foreman and a Joe Frazier. Picked up these super cheap 1922 Sporting Champions. This is of Kid Lewis. Card number 10 in the set. These are actually pretty cool because outside of the slab, and I think that's just a scratch, I hope. Is that? Yeah, there's some fluff. Outside of the slab, these are like little Polaroids, which I think is pretty cool. Sorry, I just had a call there. I had a decline. But yeah, there's Kid Lewis in a 2.5. Here is Mr. Cecil Parkin. Everybody knows Cecil Parkin, right? Right. But again, from the same set, that came back in SGC 4. And I mean, we're talking 100 years ago, these cards came out. And that garners a 4. I think I paid $5 for that card raw. So, pretty happy. Let's switch it up and let's go to some vintage baseball, shall we? 1952 Bowman, Johnny Mize in a 3.5. A little off center and wax stain on the back. They just look spectacular. Also from 52 Bowman, also in a 3.5, Mr. Carl Furillo from Dem Bums. They just, I don't know what it is about those. They look fantastic. Next up, card 53, Mr. Richie Ashburn in a 4. And the last 52 Bowman I have is a New York Yankee, Bobby Brown. I believe that's Dr. Bobby Brown. I think Mike Moynihan has met this guy before, if I'm not mistaken. If it's the same Bobby Brown, I mean. I also had 251 Bowmans. Had this Monte Irvin in a SGC 4. I apologize if I'm not getting these in the shot. I'm looking at the card, not my my camera. And this one was really sweet. Got the Larry Doby in an SGC 1. Now, I explained it to JT because he couldn't understand why it was a 1. Yes, there's some staining back here. And yes, there's a little notch. And the reason it's a 1 is that notch. It's actually a tear partially through the card. But hardly, doesn't draw away from the eye appeal of this card. I don't think you'll find a better SGC 1. There's a few comments when JT revealed it, and I think they're right. When I see it now in hand, for a 1, it looks absolutely stunning. So, it is what it is. Switching it up, something a little out of my wheelhouse that rarely happens, but I have a bunch of 90s basketball. So we sent it in. Michael Jordan, the 89-90 hoops in a 9.5. Also the Jordan from the 90-91 Skybox, that only garnered an 8. Great back with him swinging. And then this one was a disappointment. I knew it wasn't going to be great because of the centering, but the 89-90 Fleer sticker came back in a 5. It is what it is. 99% of this stuff will be sold. Continuing on with some basketball. We have the answer. This is from the Collector's Choice set. His rookie, 9.5, Allen Iverson. Also from that set, the Kobe. The Kobe garnered a 9. Be busy pricing these out tomorrow because I have a show Sunday. Football team's off, so I thought I'd set up. Really like this one. MVP Theater from, what is that? 2000, 2001 Upper Deck MVP. Kobe Bryant got a 9. Very cool. Next one, 1999-2000. SP Authentic. So the Kobe Supremacy. Got SGC 8. Also from SP Authentic, we have the Kobe Bryant in a 9 Maximum Force. And the last two, this is a 3rd year LeBron. Picked that up in a value bin for $5, I believe. Memory serves. I know I got a sweet deal on it. Came back in 8. So we'll see what that moves at. Doesn't mean much. This I pulled last year or earlier this year in a hanger box. This is the 2019-2020, 2 years ago. Hoops Premium Stock, John Morant, Blue Cracked Ice Prism. That came back at 10. That card does look sweet. I like the way the lines run up the back of the stockings. Okay, done with basketball. Some wrestling. 1985. Macho Man and Miss Elizabeth. Peachy, Series 2. Came back in a 5. I knew these were going to be bad because they were left over from a beater set. And these are Macho Man's big cards. This is actually his rookie from that set. And it came back a 3. I don't know. I think there's a wrinkle in there. A couple bad corners, off center. It is what it is. 1998 Cardinal Series 2, the China rookie card in a 9.5. No roid injections there whatsoever. This one's a cool one. It's from 1994 Action Pack WWF. It's the Macho Man Randy Savage and an SGC 8. This is actually the prototype. You see on the back here. Prototype. Pardon me, they're tough to grade. I mean, the gold border doesn't help. Plus, they're a thicker card. It has that 3D effect on it. It's embossed from the card and raised. But you can see even the edgings really, you can see the whiteness on it. But it is what it is. What else do we have? This is from the 87 Top sticker set. And this came back authentic and says miscut, but I'll be damned if it is. Now it looks kind of funky here. Maybe someone did trim it. I don't know. I think I just bought this in the lot. It seemed okay, but who am I to say? Next to 1991 Swanson's WWF. I have the entire set. I sent in 2. Swanson, they make your TV dinners, your Hungry Man dinners. You got in your grocery stores. This one came back in 8.5. You can see the chipping up here. And there's the back. English and French. Macho Man. And then also sent away the Hulk Hogan. It too got an 8.5. No bias there. Back to back 8.5s. Next up, we have football left, guys. And we have lots. So I'm going to start with the older stuff first. The Snake, Kenny Stabler, 1975 Topps. SGC 6. And I sent away 269 Gale Sayers cards because I love them. I knew they were going to come back weak, and they came back threes, but I just love the image, and the pink background just absolutely makes it pop. One of the sad stories of football, 72 Topps Lyle Alzado rookie card. This guy was the guy who was doing roids so bad, and then he ended up getting cancer, and just, he was definitely a character, larger than life. One hell of a football player. Ornery SOB. Next three, well, I'll do those three after this. 1970 Topps, Johnny Unitas in an SGC 4. A little off center there. And this is just inventory for the showcase. What do we got? 1969 Topps, Bart Starr, SGC 3. Let's see a wrinkle right there, and the corner's damaged. You know, I'm not one to, visually look over my cards and see if they're good enough for grading. I just send them away. I don't prep them. I don't polish them. I don't spit shine them. Put them in a penny sleeve, a one card saver, and off they go. And what they get, they get. 1970 Topps in an SGC 4. And lastly, a 1971, a Mr. Bart Starr in an SGC 5, which, I don't know, like, corners are really soft on this and white. But, again, who am I to say? Okay, getting into a little newer. We're going into the 2000s. We have the 2003 Drew Brees. I believe that's his second year. SGC 8.5. That's his second year. I believe that one was his third. I don't know. Also an 8.5. Oh, and the laundry is off. If you can hear that ringing in the background, it plays a little tune. So that one came back in 8.5. Also, 2001 Topps Michael Vick rookie card, 8.5. Not bad. And then I sent in a second one, and that garnered a 9. So, also sent in 2 Phillip Rivers rookie cards from 2001. They both 9.5'd. I remember getting these out of a value box. A guy had them for $5 a piece. But he also had a deal. If you took 5 cards, you got them for 20. So $4 a piece plus the price of grading. I'm good with that. I think I grabbed this from Garrett. White refractor, 40 out of 869 from 2002 Topps Chrome. That's just a really cool card. I like that one. And lastly, well, not finally done, but from a little older, 87 Topps Jim Kelly 6.5. This one kind of surprised me. I could see the centering in that, but I didn't think this. Oh, yeah, there's a mark down here. You can see right by my thumb. Something going on. I always, when I watch these back, I can definitely see where it is on camera. And then we're down to about 4 or 5. Guys, I really appreciate you sticking around. 2016 Donruss Optic, red and yellow prism. Carson Wentz rookie card, 9.5. I believe he's with the Commanders. This guy sent it away, and he's suspended for the year. Expected big things out of him. Calvin Ridley, red and yellow. Got the 10. Rookie from Donruss Optic, Pink Prism, Miles Garrett in a 9.5. Stud. Sent this one away on a whim because I've had this for a while. Jarrett Stidham, I believe he signed, if I'm not mistaken, you can correct me in the comments, I think he signed with Oakland. But that's his rookie contenders ticket. So I don't know if he's going to be the backup to Derek Carr. And if Carr goes down, maybe we get to see this guy. I remember watching him at Auburn and thought he was going to be a stud. And he just hasn't panned out. I mean, he backed up Brady for all those years in New England. And then it is what it is. 3 left. 2018 Panini Select. Josh Allen came back a 9. Not bad. Also, this is from Panini Illusions. The Josh Allen, Jim Kelly came back a 9.5. And lastly, guys, and if you stuck it out through the whole thing, I think we're 20 minutes. The Jamar Chase rated rookie in the red and green patch. Optic preview in a 9. Really big on this guy. I don't even know if I want to put it up for sale. I want to just, I mean, they say to sell before the season because the hype's all there, but I'll have to figure that out. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you're all doing well. For those of you that went to the National, hope you had a fantastic time. Love the recap videos, and we will talk to you soon. Take care.